Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Friday, February 10th, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want to access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comment section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Miami Heat versus Houston Rockets. Miami is playing decent basketball as of late, while Houston has been terrible on the road this season, which is why I like the Heat to blow out the Rockets and cover the spread. Miami has struggled this season against the spread, but this is a good spot as the Heat's problem have been scoring enough points to blow teams out. But luckily for them, Houston has just as bad of an offense and also won't be able to score much on this defense. In the Rockets' last 5 losses, the average margin of defeat is 15.6 ppg, as Houston is usually blown out when the Rockets lose. Miami, meanwhile, already beat Houston on the road, and although the Heat only won by 3 points, Miami is playing much better now and at home. It should play a big difference. Take the Heat to cover. With 2 of the worst offenses going up against one another, I like the under here. Houston is currently 27-28 in hitting the under, but Miami is 30-25 in hitting the under. The Rockets play at a pace of 102.2, which ranks 13th, but their offensive efficiency ranks 30th, while the Heat play at a pace of 99.3, which ranks 27th, while their defensive efficiency ranks 3rd, as I expect Miami to keep Houston's offense under 100 points. Although the Rockets have been scoring a lot more as of late, on the road the points should go down, as well as playing against this Heat defense where every game matters as they look to avoid the play-in. Take the under. Portland Trail Blazers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. When looking at dunks and threes adjusted net rating, the Thunder are 14th in the sport with A+ 0.8 rating, while the Trail Blazers are 19th in the NBA with A+ 0.2 rating so far. The ability to grab offensive rebounds is critical to success, as Oklahoma City is averaging 11.4 offensive rebounds per game, while Portland is averaging 9.9 offensive rebounds per game thus far. Go with the Oklahoma City Thunder to cover the spread on the road in this game. They are a great offensive team. Take the Oklahoma City Thunder plus 3.5 points. These defenses have been brutal throughout the season, as Oklahoma City is allowing 130.7 points in their last 3 games, while Portland is giving up 123.5 points in their previous 4 games. These teams have been shooting incredibly well from beyond the arc this season, as the Thunder are 6th in the NBA with a 37.43 point percentage so far, while the Trail Blazers are 10th in the league with a 36.6 percentage from beyond the arc thus far. All in all, go with the over in this game, as both teams should score the ball without much hesitation. Our total pick is over 242 points. New Orleans Pelicans versus Cleveland Cavaliers. New Orleans has gotten Ingram back healthy and has started playing better since then, rallying off 3 straight wins. Although the Cavaliers have been hot as of late, Cleveland has not played well on the road, which is why I like New Orleans to win and cover the spread against the Cavs. Cleveland is 11-15-2 against the spread on the road, while the Pelicans are 17-12 ATS at home. New Orleans will be able to limit the offense of Mobley and Allen, as the Pelicans have Valanciunas down low, who can stop the easy baskets. Meanwhile, the Cavs may be without Garland and Mitchell, which are massive losses for their backcourt and overall offense. Take New Orleans to cover. I also like the under in this one, as Cleveland has one of the best defenses in the league, while the Cavs are dealing with some key injuries which will impact their offense. This season, Cleveland is 32-25 in hitting the under, which is 2nd best, and on the road the Cavs are 11-17 in hitting the under. New Orleans, meanwhile, is 31-25 in hitting the over this season, but the offense has taken a step back without Williamson, and at home, the Pelicans are 16-13 in hitting the under. New Orleans as well plays at a pace of 101.3, which ranks 15th, while their offensive efficiency ranks 15th, as the Pelicans are middle of the pack. Cleveland, meanwhile, plays at a pace of 97.9, which is the slowest in the NBA, and the Cavs have the best defensive efficiency in the NBA. Take the under. Sacramento Kings versus Dallas Mavericks. Dallas is in the middle of a 5-game road trip, having already played 3 on the road. The difference in this game will be in the paint. Sabonis has a great matchup here, as Dallas is a small team, and Dwight Powell will not be able to slow down Sabonis for much of the game. Luka Doncic is questionable for the game, and if he returns there may be a learning curve of how to share the ball with Kyrie Irving. Sacramento's offense is rolling, and they did not face any significant changes at the trade deadline, so there will be no adjustment period like the Mavericks face. Fox has the defensive chops to slow down Irving or Doncic in spurts. Expect the Kings to play their brand of basketball and give Kyrie his first loss in Dallas. Take the Kings to win and cover. The Dallas Mavericks play a slow-paced style. They are ranked 29th in pace of play by dunksandthrees.com. This is likely due to the ball-dominant style that Doncic plays with, as he handles the ball for the majority of the possession before making the right play. The addition of Irving is likely to slow them down even more, as he is also a ball-dominant guard. The Mavericks have gone under the total in 5 of their last 7 games. Sacramento hit a few overs lately, but that is likely due to playing Houston and their weak defense. Even counting those Houston games, the Kings have still hit the under in 6 of their last 9. Follow the trends. Take the under. LA Clippers vs Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo was listed as probable for Thursday's clash against the Lakers. He's dealing with right knee soreness, and the Bucks could decide to rest their best player on the second night of a back-to-back set. Keep tracking the injury report, and if Giannis hit the sidelines, take the Clippers to cover. With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George healthy, the Clippers have enough firepower to compete against the informed Bucks, who will eventually have to slow down a bit. Just a week ago, Milwaukee barely outlasted LA 106-105 as a 4.5-point home fave, and the Clippers blew a huge 21-point lead. Our team pick is the Los Angeles Clippers ATS. Brook Lopez led the way for the Milwaukee offense against Portland with 27 points and 9 rebounds on 9 of 12 shooting in 32 minutes of action. Giannis Antetokounmpo poured in a second-best 24 points to go along with 13 rebounds, and point guard Drew Holiday added 20 points as well. Chris Middleton led the way off the Milwaukee bench with 13 points in 22 minutes of action. The Los Angeles Clippers continue a homestand Friday night with 31 wins on the year following a 4-point loss against the Dallas Mavericks. Defensively, Los Angeles was terrible, allowing 110 points as Dallas scored 60 in the first half on 52.6% shooting and 48.6% from beyond the arc. Offensively, Los Angeles struggled a bit, making only a 44.2% of their shots and an abysmal 76.2% of their free throws to score 104 points in 48 minutes. Terrence Mann led the way for the Los Angeles starters with 21 points on 7 of 12 shooting in 35 minutes of action. Paul George chipped in 20 points and Kawhi Leonard added 18 points in 32 minutes of action as well. Norman Powell led all Clippers with 24 points on 17 shots in 28 minutes off the bench. Our total pick is over the total.